When the call came, the air around me seemed to thicken. My father's voice carried the weight of something irreversible. My mother had left this world. I was oceans away, and only 10 days from holding her hands again. 16 days earlier, we had spoken. She was preparing our ancestral home in the village for my arrival, her voice warm, almost glowing. She told me she had ordered new mattresses, and with the leftover cotton, she had stitched a pair of soft toys for my daughters. Her memory sometimes wandered, but my voice always brought her back. I could almost hear her smiling as she described the toys, as if she was stitching her love into them. When I heard the news, my grief was sharp, but beneath it was something I didn't expect. A sense of betrayal. I knew life and death are not ours to schedule, but my heart whispered, "Couldn't you have waited, Ma? Just 10 more days?" It's a thought I have never spoken aloud, but it lingers. The mind knows the truth. The heart still bargains. In the autobiography of a yogi, Yogananda wrote that the bond between a devotee and their loved one is not broken by death, because the bond between two souls is like a golden thread. It is only transformed. He compared it to a curtain being drawn between two rooms in the same house. We cannot see through the curtain, but the soul beyond it can still feel our love. And sometimes the departure happens not because they choose to leave us, but because their soul's path required it. It is not a betrayal, but a calling, one that even the deepest human attachments cannot delay. Yogananda also taught us that sometimes the soul chooses the moment its departure not from the mind's logic, but from a higher harmony, a point when its earthly work is complete. And perhaps her soul knew something I did not. In Yogananda's word, death is not the end, it is a change of clothes, a shedding of the worn garment for one more beautiful and new. Perhaps she was not leaving me. She was moving towards a light she had been quietly preparing for all along. Now when I think of those cotton toys, I no longer feel the sting of too soon. Instead, I see them as her final gift, a way of leaving her touch in my daughter's hands and her love in my heart. Perhaps she knew her time was near, and this was her way of tucking me in before she left. If you have ever lost someone just before you could see them again, you'll understand the ache. But maybe, just maybe, they didn't leave too early. Maybe they left exactly when their soul was ready, and left you a parting gift to find them again in another form.